2010. It's a year with some ups and some downs. Some great video games such as StarCraft 2 or something else. And some bad video games. But what is the worst video game of 2010? Well, in my opinion, we shall be reviewing that right now. Final Fantasy 13, nope. Actually, Final Fantasy 13 has gotten some higher up on my list of terrible games. But, it's still a good game, despite the fact that it was changed so much. Lost Planet 2, as boring as it might be, it's playable and bearable, so it stays up there too. So what game could possibly be so bad that it's on my list? Well, the answer to that is Kane & Lynch 2 Dog Days. If I may say, Kane & Lynch 2 Dog Days is just like its predecessor. It's Kane & Lynch Dead Men. Just they charged you $60 and they changed absolutely nothing. To start off, the storyline is exactly the same as the first one. I'm not going to ruin the first game because it was a masterpiece in my opinion. But if you have played Kane & Lynch Dead Men, just take the storyline from there, you put it into the second game, and you change the main character it's following from Kane to Lynch. There you go. It's exactly the same, except they just changed the main character you're following. Gameplay-wise, it's still as broken as ever when you're getting shot at and you go to cover, and it puts you into cover on the wrong side of the object you're trying to cover on. There's still so little places to, move to cover to, which is annoying as hell, because when you're getting shot at, you would expect to be able to, slide right into the nearest piece of cover, like a vending machine or something. But some things just, you can't hide behind for some reason. Enemies are amazingly difficult, as always, as they were in the first game, only because they can, they play Wanted. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the movie Wanted, they can curve a bullet either around an object to you or they go right through the object. I don't know. Because when I'm standing behind a fucking garbage truck and I'm getting shot through the garbage truck, well, I know bullets can't go through a garbage truck, so there's something severely wrong there. Yeah, I'm talking about submachine guns. I'm not talking about sniper rifles. I mean, those probably could. I don't know. Other than that, though, Kane & Lynch 2 Dog Days multiplayer is still pretty empty. There's nobody on, of course. Why would there be? It still has the Fragile Alliance game mode, which you can actually play with about 5 other bots in single player, but the bots are so useless when it comes to round 7. And you have to take on SWAT and stuff because all they do is run in and get killed. It's just Kane & Lynch Dead Men with a new name. Oh, and some stupid added features such as there are scenes where you might see nakedness, adult content maybe you might call it. Those are blurred out, so you can't see anything, which is kind of stupid. If I'm paying for a mature rated game, I should be able to see that kind of stuff. That's part of being mature. Shaky camera, that can be fixed in the options menu, but that was still stupid to put in the game. And this little film grainy effect that you can also turn off, that was kind of stupid to even have in the game in the first place. I'm pretty sure everybody turned that off. Other than that, Kane & Lynch 2 is not appealing. It's actually, once you die 6 times in a row, you start to lose your patience for the game. For me, playing on the easiest difficulty my first time through and dying about 12 times in one area because there are too many enemies, and just too much bullshit, well, you kind of have to get rid of the game. Luckily, I bought it on the PC, and I only paid $5 for it, which doesn't surprise me because it's a terrible game. Other than that, don't buy Kane & Lynch 2 Dog Days. Seriously, if you're going to buy a computer game, buy StarCraft 2, or if your computer is too bad to handle it, Batman Arkham Asylum is a good choice, even though that wasn't created this year. Resident Evil 5, there's some good games for the computer still. please, I beg of you, do not buy Kane Lynch 2 Dog Days, because you will have to cry yourself to sleep. But however, I do insist you buy Kane Lynch Dead Men and play that game, because that is amazing. Thank you. And this marks the end of 2010. See you in 2011.